Let me start with a question. When was the last time you stayed late at work to fix a problem you didn't create? Most of us do it without thinking. We rework presentations, we attend uncomfortable meetings, we upgrade our skills. We take feedback seriously, even when it stings. Now, let me ask a harder question. When was the last time you brought that same level of intention, structure, and follow through into your relationship? Not during a crisis, not after a big fight, but consistently, quietly, proactively. This gap is what I call the effort paradox. Welcome to Relationship Ironies of the World We Live in. I am Swati Mukherjee, a relationship coach, and today we are exploring the effort paradox, why we work harder at our jobs than our marriages, and what does that cost us? So, what exactly is the effort paradox? Is the strange phenomena where we consistently invest more energy, creativity, and persistence into our professional lives than into our most intimate relationships. We show up differently at work than we do at home, and here's the kicker: we often show up better at work. Think about it. At work, when there's a conflict with a colleague, we schedule a meeting. We prepare talking points. We stay calm, professional, and choose our words carefully. We seek a solution. At home, we argue in the kitchen while unloading the dishwasher, half distracted, saying things we would never say in a conference room. We are trained to believe that careers need strategy, system, and constant improvement. But relationships, they're supposed to just work. We plan quarterly goals at work, but we improvise emotional conversations at home. We tolerate discomfort in meetings, but avoid it completely with our partner. We invest in courses, mentors, coaches, or for our professional growth, but we hesitate to do the same for our marriage until things feel almost broken. Somewhere along the way, effort in relationship became associated with failure. We think if we have to try this hard, something must be wrong. Yet, no one says that about work. No one leaves a demanding job and says, well, it required effort, so clearly this wasn't meant to be. At work, when we want something from our boss, a raise, a promotion, time off, we build a case. We present evidence, we consider timing, we make the ask strategically. At home, we hint. We hope our partner reads our mind and we get frustrated when they don't. At work, we accept feedback. We even seek it out. We attend training. We read books about leadership and communication. At home, we defend ourselves. We say, that's just how I am. We stop learning. We stop growing. The very relationship that matters most gets the leftover of the energy. So, why do we do this? There are many reasons, and all of us are different. Sometimes it's role confusion. We want to be ourselves with our partner, which results in unfiltered, unrehearsed, and sometimes our worst selves. Sometimes it's the illusion of security. We treat our jobs like they are fragile and our relationship like they are indestructible. We know we could be replaced at work, so we perform. But we assume our partner will always be there. So we relax, sometimes too much. Finally, it's the lack of immediate consequences. Relationship efforts are often invisible, whereas work efforts are visible, measurable, and praised. Relationships are generally more tolerant of poor performance until they reach a breaking point. And by then, it is often too late. What does this paradox actually cost us? It isn't just unhappiness, it is the slow erosion of foundation, intimacy, respect, and even the relationship itself. When effort stops, passion dies. You become highly efficient co-parents or cohabitants, but you lose the us. And here's the deepest irony of all: we work so hard at our jobs partially to provide for our families, to build a good life for the people we love. But in working so hard, we neglect the very relationships we are supposedly working for. We succeed at work and fail at home. We climb the ladder only to realize we have leaned it against the wrong wall. So, what do we do about that? Start by asking yourself this: if I treated my job the way I treat my relationship, would I still be employed? If the answer makes you uncomfortable, good. That discomfort is information. Here are three shifts you can make today. 1. Transfer your professional skills home. You wouldn't miss an important meeting at work. Don't cancel the date night. You prepare for presentations, prepare for difficult conversations at home, and ask your partner, how can I be better for you? 2. Redefine what just being yourself means. Being yourself doesn't mean being unfiltered or inconsiderate. Your best self, the patient, thoughtful, growth oriented person you are at work, that's also you. Your partner deserves that version, not just the leftovers. And 3, create visible relationship metrics. Track your relationship goals, weekly check ins, monthly date nights, quarterly relationship reviews, where you honestly discuss what's working and what's not. If you can find the energy for your job, you can find the energy for your relationship. It's not about time, it's about priority. Your job is important, but your relationship, the person who shares your life, your home, your future, deserves at least the same level of investment, maybe more. Job ends, companies downsize, but the person next to you, they are the constant you chose. So tonight, when you get home, try something radical. Show up for your partner the way you showed up for work today. Bring that energy, that focus, that care. See what happens. Thanks for listening to Relationship Ironies of the World We Live in. Until next time, remember, the real work is at home. I'm Swati Mukherjee. Thank you for sitting with this irony today.